Good afternoon. At our meeting that concluded earlier today, my colleagues and I on the Federal Open Market Committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 1 to 1.25%. This accommodative policy should support some further strengthening in the job market and a return to 2% inflation, consistent with our statutory objectives. We also decided that in October, we will begin the balance sheet normalization program that we outlined in June. This program will reduce our securities holdings in a gradual and predictable manner. Earlier today, my colleagues and I on the Federal Open Market Committee decided, as we expected, and smoothing through some variation from quarter to quarter, economic activity has been rising moderately so far this year. Household spending has been supported by ongoing strength in the job market. Business investment has picked up, and exports have shown greater strength this year, in part reflecting improved economic conditions abroad. Overall, we expect that the economy will continue to expand at a moderate pace over the next few years. We expect that the job market will strengthen somewhat further. In the third quarter, however, economic growth will be held down by the severe disruptions caused by hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria. As activity resumes and rebuilding gets underway, growth likely will bounce back. Based on past experience, these effects are unlikely to materially alter the course of the national economy beyond the next couple of quarters. For quite some time, inflation has been running below by limiting the volume of securities that private investors will have to absorb as we reduce our holdings. The cap should guard against outsized moves in interest rates and other potential market strains. Finally, as we have noted previously, changing the target range for the federal funds rate is our primary means of adjusting the stance of monetary policy, are currently holding down inflation, but these effects should be transitory. I have said that I intend to serve out my term as chair, and that I'm really not going to comment on my intentions beyond that. I will say that I have not had a further meeting with President Trump. I met with him early in my term, and I've not had a further meeting with him. A certain amount of room now, and we have raised the funds